Hey there, Jason. Can you hear me? I wasn't sure if the mic's working or not. Oh no. Sounds good. Excellent. Let me turn my camera on. I've got a feeling this PC is doing my tits in. I keep getting this remote desktop dropping out, and I don't know why. And it won't reconnect. What have you been up to? I might need to reboot it. It's not going to reconnect, is it? It's only been doing it on this machine. It doesn't do it on the other mini PCs. I see. Ain't no worky. Let me try Rust Disk and see if I can get in through there. If not, I'm going to have to reboot. See, it says offline as well. There's something going on with this machine, or the remote machine. I don't know what it is. Right, where's Home Assistant? So I can flick the power switch. Staying indoors, all equipment is out of the OBSI. Oh no, what are you doing? Are you having a renovation? Or are you just keeping out of storms? Too hot. Yeah, what have you got there? You must have, what, low 40s have you? Hey Cole, how you doing? I will hopefully be on the rig, but the remote desktop keeps dropping out. So I'm just trying to reboot. And I'll have to set it all up again. I don't know why this one remote mini PC keeps dropping the connections. So something's corrupt on it. Yeah. Alright, let's go CPWI. Before I do this, let's do command. It's always the same. Everything was going fine. Oh no, that means I'll have taken it off the moon. Oh well. Right, let's get Sharkcat back up and running. And Nina. Nope, that's the remote desktop. Looks like it's hung up again. Oh man. Oh well, that's. Oh no. back. Please work, please work. Oh. I don't know what happened there. Yeah, it just seems to vanish, Jason. But I can remotely power it on and off using Home Assistant, using my Sonoff switches. I know Router Cole, it's an absolute ball ache when it randomly does stuff like that. The other two have been okay. So it's absolutely cooking in Arizona. What about with you, Cole? Are you up in Seattle? Are you away anywhere? Right, alignment's done. Let's get Nina. $20 to 25. That's the nighttime temperature here in Cyprus, 25 at the moment. Maybe a little bit warmer. It's been absolutely roasting over in Qatar. It was 48°C when I left, whatever that is in foreign temperatures. No, that's the remote desktop dropped again. Nightmare. I don't know what's going on. Oh well, that's disappointing. What else can we do? I'll maybe have to go streaming from the sim rig. Are you hardwired? I'm hardwired from the mini PC to the router in the router in the observatory. All the connections are up, as you can see here. So that's the office, that's the observatory, and these are the two bridges for the point-to-point. And I'll go PC rig 1. Connections bound. Let's see if it pings. Tools, ping. It should be 89.40. Now it's timing out. As if the network's hanging. I wonder if there's a driver issue. So, and there it's gone. So it's an issue between either the PC and the router or the PC itself. What we're getting. No, it's not seeing that. Oh well, I'm going to have to call it quits then. Go and do some diagnostics in the observatory. Sorry about that, gents. Ain't no happy. See if it connects. It must be just a driver issue with that network, by that PC. Has to be. The fact that network's dropping out. And it reboots fine. So here, as I can see, I can control the PC power. Right here, PC rig 1. So that's it turned off. Yeah, I've got Rust Desk as well for this machine, but it looks like it's the network that's dropping out on the mini PC. So if I can't even get onto the box, I would have thought it would have fallen over onto the Wi-Fi, because I think it is enabled for Wi-Fi as well. But you can see here the PC Rig 1 Wi-Fi, it hasn't picked up a address, so it's obviously not switched on. I'll maybe turn that on immediately once I do a reboot. Give me the fallback path. Alright. Oh, desktop. Connect. See, we're connecting. Wi-Fi, turn on. Obo 5G connect. So I'm connected over Wi-Fi, or I can connect over Wi-Fi. Let's see what happens here. So let me go back. Lost my Winbox. So Wi-Fi is connected now. Okay, good. What a pain in the hoop. Are we back in business? Is it going to stay up this time? Well, I guess I'll find out if both connections go down. Oh. Why did I do that? I'm already connected. It's not what I meant to do. I meant to do shotgun. $50 hours. That's going to come out cracking. North America 97,000. That's the North American nebula, isn't it? Right. Mount. Let's it died again. Right, let's connect to the Wi-Fi IP and see if that works. Yeah, 41. No. So it's taking down both connections, whatever the problem is. Hey Ian, how you doing? How you about fixing my Wi-Fi, my network for me, please? So we've got Jason in Arizona, we've got Cole in Seattle, and we've got Ian in sunny Stonehaven, Scotland. What an international affair. Anybody else lurking? No, network's dead altogether. What a pain in the hoop. Oh, it's back again. That is strange. It's a new session because all my windows that were open have closed. I wonder if this machine's going to need a reinstall. There's something weird going on. Away Windermere. Tootling about on the lakes, or just caravan, dogs and missus. Yeah, probably is, Jason. Usually is. I've been streaming over on Twitch with a sim rig. Oh, please stay up. No, is it dead again? That was when I opened Nina. That's when it died the last time. Is Nina killing it? Or is it just timing? Interesting. There we go, it's back. I wonder if when Nina's crashing Windows Explorer or hanging the process. Right, I'm going to do everything except open Nina. The only problem doing that is then I can't get the dome to track. Unless I use Ascom dome, which isn't set up for the dimensions. Yeah, but I use SharkCap to connect to the mount and use Nina to control the dome tracking. I can connect to the cameras and everything fine, and I'll be able to connect to the mount, but I won't be able to get the dome to track. I might have to do it manually. But the mount, sorry, the dome should already be pointing at the moon. So it should be easy enough to find. It's a pain in the arse when these issues arrive. Right, so we're connected to CPWI. Let's go back to SharkCap. We're connected to the camera, but I'll be pointing at the dome. That's why it probably looks orange. Let's take time right down. And let's get CPWI to go to the moon, which is in the south. Go to it. Let's see what happens on SharkCap. Can't even see if it's tracking. Where's Home Assistant? Will I be able to see it on the cameras? Although the cameras are laggy as hell. That was another issue I've had. Tapo. I've changed their API. So the Tapo interface for the cameras on Home Assistant is broken at the moment, and they're currently doing some changes to it. Mighty Moon. Well, that's a good start. Let's connect them out. And focus that. Change this to lunar. And wrong way. Hooray, we've got an image. And it's not crashed yet. Don't hold your breath. Stay strong. Use the force, Cole. Use the force. Let's increase the speed of it. Let's get it in the middle, and then we can adjust the exposure. Fingers crossed, Jason, you're not wrong there. Right. I've got the right button. That's a good start. Some cloud coming through. I can just see it. Right. Is the camera cooling on? Yes. Just blinded myself there. I don't know why we've got this yellow tinge. Right, here's Home Assistant. What are we looking at? There we go, that's better. Yeah, we've got some clouds, as you can see. Right, I can see where it is pointing at least. The moon's getting low. Hey, Rudy. We're just battling some IT issues. It seems to be Nina is crashing remote desktop. But so far, I haven't got Nina running, and we've got the moon back. We'll see how long that stays. Oh, that's a bit excessive there. Moon's gone, cloud's gone by the looks of it. Let's get this sorted out. exposure. Oh, how's the focus looking? I don't think it's too bad. So how's your YouTube channel doing, Ian? And how's your work going? Kind of pull down the green bias. Let me just take this off. I should have got re-zeroed. Where's my histogram? Tools. Histogram. I can't get the sliders. Where's my sliders? There's controls, brightness. There we go. That's better. It's mono. Two days back at Apache. Pulling in day rating now, eh? Right, I'm going to drop the region of interest. So we're not having to deal with all this stuff round about. And we'll get higher frame rates. So what we're getting, 25, it's all. Mind you, it's the 2600, it's not my 174. Oh, there's an idea, I've got the guide scope. Connect to that. We can see the crater angles quite nicely. I should have had the Edge 11 set up. It's still under covers in the observatory. The mount seems to be tracking fine though. Staying pretty central. It's surprising, Cole, considering it's so bloody hot outside. I've got a feeling we're going to get some clouds coming through tonight. If I look at windy, clouds. See, we've got a hazy cloud around here. And if we look at the satellite, what we're getting there, it's not even showing. It's not even showing any cloud on there. You can see it coming in from the north. I know there's thunderstorms tomorrow over the main. Oh, there's some patchy rain, but temperature wise, what we're doing just now, So we've got cloud tomorrow, or during the night into tomorrow morning. We're running around 30 degrees C at the moment, which isn't too bad, but the humidity is right up. That's the humidity in the observatory. Most Home Assistant again. It's over here. So humidity inside the observatory 78%, outside the observatory 91%, and it's currently 26 degrees inside and out, and no wind. So it's a bit sticky. Yeah, the week before I came back to Cyprus, it was, I think it was 38 degrees C, and with the humidity of around about 80 something percent, I think it gave a real field temperature of 51. I was hoping this cloud would disappear as the evening went. Oh, I just saw something. Oh, it's static, is it? Yeah, I thought it was a satellite or something that passed. Now, I was hoping this cloud would have disappeared and we could have gone and picked off a target, but I'm reluctant to start Nina because I know it's going to crash it. And I've got all my dome settings. I don't know if it'll keep them if I uninstall it and reinstall it. Closer to being boiled alive than freezing to death, yeah. The swimming pool's quite pleasant, 32 at the moment. And we can see the cloud on the webcam. It seems to have got thicker. The centre webcam here. I can see quite a bit of cloud. That was just a couple of odd spotty clouds earlier on, but definitely got worse. So I don't think you even bother trying any deep space targets. Not at the moment. Oh, here's a cloud coming through again. It doesn't look like it's RDP, remote desktop unit, because it kills rust as well. Not rust. God, I forgot the name of it. Rust Desk. It kills Rust Desk as well, and it appears to be only when I start the Nina software. Everything else is running fine, so I don't know if Nina's crashing the Windows Explorer or the Windows Desktop service. And that just kills everything. Then it seems to recover sometimes, and then sometimes I need to reboot the PC remotely. So I need to do some digging tomorrow, I think. It is I think it's a release version, a release candidate. It's probably a Windows update, as Jason said earlier. Yes, I'm running Nina 3 HF1. Why, have you had problems with that as well? Cool. I'll maybe go back to 2 then. Because in fact, it was, I think this started when I upgraded to 3. Or was it 3.1? 3 point something. I can't remember. Could be the underlying .NET. Clouds got thicker. Clouds got thicker. No use. Why is it Of course, all the plugins and everything will be non-compatible now if they've been upgraded for 3. Because that was the switch to .NET 7, wasn't it? Or .NET 8, whatever it was. Come on, Clouds, GTF. I could turn on a live stacking in SharkCap for the moon. I haven't used that for a while. Solar, where was it again? Live solar planetary stacking and enhancement. Maybe it won't work too well with the clouds though. Have you been out to the desert, Jason? Or is it just absolutely far too hot out there as well for imaging? Even if you live in your car with the aircon on. I'll try and off it will focus now the clouds have gone. Tools, focus assist, contrast edge detection, tools. Let's pick a spot. Let's go for this crater. Oh no, here's the clouds. Let's just wait a second. Let's chance it. What's my reading? 3569. Oh, clouds are coming. That's going to ruin the focusing. I need to do that again. I shouldn't have tried an autofocus with the clouds rolling. It's going to run away. It's going to lose it completely. Let's stop it. Let's put it back to where it was, roughly 3569, I think. Oh no, the mount's now drifting. What's it doing? Everything's playing up. Switch to tracking for some reason. no. I can't get hold of them out. Sharp cap's gone bonkers. I've lost control of something. Go back by the moon. Oh, I've lost it. For some reason, Sharp Cap switched back from lunar tracking to sidereal. Did I accidentally hit tracking or something? Oh, I'll get back in the middle. Right, focus, region of interest. Back in business. Now I just need to sort the focus. Doesn't look too bad. Now let's nudge positive. Oh no, clouds. Let's take a resample. Let's wait till this cloud goes through. Increase the exposure just a touch. How's the cloud looking in the cameras? Yeah, it's a lot heavier. We're getting quite low towards the horizon. That's not too bad, I suppose. I went to go onto the sun today because the sun is quite alive. but the clouds rolled in at lunchtime, so I didn't even bother opening up the observatory. There's quite a lot going on. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 sunspot regions. So maybe tomorrow. So how many total sunspots? 4, 11, 12, 21, 41, 44, 51, 66, 87, 85, sorry. And the other thing that's made a huge difference is I got fibre installed. So I'm not relying on a shitty Wi-Fi connection. It's now gone from 60 megabit down and 30 megabit up to 1 gigabit down and 1 gigabit down and 200 up. And obviously the latency is significantly dropped as well. Now from my router, the core router, into the house, back onto the internet, I'm still running 1 gig inside the house. So the link to the observatory is 1 gig. So if we have a look at, where's my Home Assistant gone? Because I've got a page on it for monitoring the network as well. So here's Home Assistant. So I've got all the controls for turning on all the individual pieces of equipment here in the middle. I've got all the weather down here at the bottom. All the states of this is all the battery states for all the weather equipment, and this is the Home Assistant status. But then over on the Network Systems tab, this is basically the network. So the Wi-Fi is coming in, the internet's coming in these top 2 left gauges through the core router, up to the office router, through the bridge connection from the villa over to the observatory, and then into the observatory router. And then these other 2 graphs on the right, they're for Starlink. So I've still got my Starlink connection as backup at the moment, but with the automatic failover, it won't route across Starlink, so I can't pick up its status until it fails. So that's why it shows 0. Yeah, I've subnetted off all the network. So the core of the house lives on one network, my office lives off another network, and the observatory lives off another network. And then I've got DHCP running in each of the routers for all the various devices that are hooking in through the various parts of the network to keep everything segregated. It was a pain in the arse to set up, Cole, but once I got there and got all the APIs and everything in there, all working, it does the job nicely. Because the other thing I've got on Home Assistant here as well, I can check the status of my NAS box. So all the drives, storage capacities, that's all in here as well. And obviously the network throughput on the NAS. It can tell me as well when there's an update available. And then the other thing is the observatory power system. So obviously the observatory runs off solar. So this is the status of the charge, capacity of the batteries, you name it, all there. And obviously my general monitoring. So it's worked out quite well. And then in here as well, I've also got on the overview page, I can get straight into clear outside for the latest weather forecast. So everything is together. And if I want to do some random calcs, I've got astronomy tools available. So it works quite well. It's all running on a Raspberry Pi 4. And I am thinking about upgrading it to a 5, but it's working at the moment, so I'm loath to touch it. And it all automatically backs up, which was fortunate because when I came back from Qatar last week and I did an update on Home Assistant, for some reason, I don't know if the power tripped, I can't remember, something happened and then it just wouldn't boot. So I had to reset everything and recover it from a backup off of the cloud that I'd stored up there. It auto updates every time it does an update. And then I think it periodically does an update every week as well. So yeah, quite pleased with Home Assistant. Any other random questions? The cloud seems to have thinned right out. Times it's 11 p.m. here. I thought the moon would have been down by now. It must be almost down, what's that, about 15, 20 degrees, something like that. Let's give the focuser a nudge, see what difference it makes. That's a little bit less. I really wanted to go and do a deep sky target, but I don't know. I'll have to set up Ascom Dome. Can't think if there's any other way. Oh, there's more clouds coming back in on the cameras by the looks of it. I need to get an all-sky camera set up as well. That's on the list of things to do. You recently installed one of them, didn't you, Cole? If you're still there. Yeah, I thought it was you that had one. I did remember seeing, I think you had a video, didn't you, about it. What would be nice is something just ploughing into the surface of the moon now. Or a transit. I don't think we've got any ISS transits due. Oh, that didn't work. No, nothing in the next 2 weeks. I'm just going to have a quick look out the windy, see how much clouds are. Come on, camera, come back on me. Hello. There we go. There's clouds down in the horizon about 5-10 degrees. How can I get... I could manually... I'm just trying to think here. I don't think I've got Ascom Dome set up. Yeah, Ascom Hub, sorry. No, without Dome. I need these offset information. I can't get that from Nina. I wonder, is it in the settings for Nina that I could pull it out without having to run Nina? Then I could get Device Hub to control the dome and I don't have to use Nina. then the webcam, Jason. Yeah, it's Obsbot Tiny 2 with the tracking turned on. So if I move over here, it'll follow me. If I go over here, it'll follow me. I did put some shelves up. That's what you can see behind me. If I change the camera view. Where's my Obsbot controller going? Is it not running? Is it going to sleep? Oh, there it is. So yeah, here we've got normal tracking. Let's move these windows out of the way. Oh, not that window. So if I turn off tracking and go, where am I going? I'm fully zoomed out. I must have it set in the crop. There we go. There's my shelf. Some 3D printers. Oh, there's a sim rig. One screen. There's an S box. And there's me. Oh, come back. Oh, need to nudge the scope just a touch. Oh, wrong one. You're easily entertained, aren't we all? I think that's genetics. Right, what am I going to do with this? Let me see if the Nina settings contain the dome information. It's clear. And I could put that into dome. Would you McPlunkett? Where would they be? Documents. Yeah. All right, Cole. Take care. Thanks for coming in. Bye. We'll catch you again. Hopefully not in the too distant future. Where's Nina's settings kept? See program files. Nina. Oh, dearie me, dearie me, dearie me, dearie me. I'm tempted to uninstall Nina and then reinstall it and see if that is enough to stop it crashing. Remote desktop. And if it crashes, well, seeing as the moon's almost gone and looks like there's more clouds rolling in off the coast, well, we'll just call it quits. But let me see if I can find the settings first. I would have thought it had been in documents. Sequencer, external database. Dependencies, DLL equipment. That's the application itself. Runtime config. Is it in there? Nope. Oh, I don't know where the settings are kept. Must be as our profiles directory. There's nothing there. I have no idea. That's wrong folder. No idea. I don't even see the profiles, must be stored somewhere. Right. What if let's move the moon out of the way to some random location. In fact, let's just update the model so it knows where it is. Moon is centered. Is there anything nearby? Not that we'll probably find it without plate solving. I could just do with Nina working. All right, what time is it? It's 11:15. Moon is going down. I'm going to go and see what I can do to fix things. So, thank you for hanging out. I think we're going to call it quits. And hopefully next time, the remote desktop issues will be solved and Nina will be behaving itself. The skies will be clear. And we'll see what we can see. So on that note, we'll catch you later. See you later, Jason. Ian, if you're still there, Rudy. Oh, Astrolotti. Didn't see you pop in. Hi there. Right, we'll catch you. Thank you. Have a good night all.